How's it going, YouTube? Jamie the Kid00 here, back with another tournament report. Well, a regionals report. This one is going to be a lot more of a chat than a regionals report because it's going to sound a lot like some of my other regionals. Many of you guys will have known that I was considering playing good old Mermails at this regionals. I was considering playing it for the first time ever, but just before the event, literally I had it built and tested right up until the night before, and I pussied out. I just didn't want to play it. So I went back to the good old tried and tested wind-ups, and the result was less than reliable. My final result was actually 1-2 drop. It's the worst I've ever done at regionals, but ultimately we all have a bad regionals. I've got my invite, and I literally just went down there for a jolly to go see some friends. I made some different changes to this deck, and it was interesting changes, but probably not the best changes. I ended up facing off against Anthony Kododigan White, I believe that was his name. He was playing Prophecies. And he actually ended up topping, going 6-1 after the event. I played him and he 2-0'd me because I made really bad plays against his Prophecy deck. Next round I played against a lad playing X-Sabers, and then the round after that I played against a friend of Fuzzy XYZ's, Jamie Wowboeski, if I was pronouncing that correctly. He was playing wind-ups, and from what I've heard from Fuzzy in that way, he is an absolutely insane player from up Sheffield way. So I'm really not surprised I lost to him. And after going 1-2, I didn't feel confident in playing the deck for the rest of the event. So I decided I was going to go around the event and hunt down a few things I was looking for, like my Megalo and some multi-warnings. And I managed to picked up everything that I was looking for. So I'm pretty happy with how today went. Either way, this is going to be a quick deck profile, and then I'm actually going to talk about how the event went. So just like fun things about the event. So, of course, I played 3 Rabbit, 3 Magician, 3 Shark, 3 Rat, 2 Tour Guide, the Sangan, 2 Reaper, these should be Snowmen now, and 1 Gauze. I thought I'd experiment with the Gauze, and the one time I drew it, it was live, so I think I'm going to start playing the Gauze in main again. I don't know, I felt like it was kind of worth taking the risk, for once. For the spells, really standard: Reborn, Dark Hole, Storm, Book, Avarice, Double Space Typhoon, Triple Factory. It's the same spell lineup I've always played. For the traps, this is, I believe, 1 card different or 3 cards different, depending on how you look at this. I played Double Compulse because I didn't like 3 Chain. Still don't massively like it. I guess 3 Chain still would have been nice, but Double Compulse is probably better. Double Chain, so I'm not going to cut it less than 2 because I don't play Veiler in main. Double Prison, Double Bottomless, Double Torrential, Double Ulti Warnings. Shout out to my boy Aaron Henman for getting these in for me. I'm really thankful because I've never managed to find any of these, and these are like slightly damaged, but they're still so nice compared to my Ultras, so big shout outs to my boy Aaron for getting me these in, so thank you so much, because I told him I'd give him a shout out. And then 1 Judgment to round off the main deck. Right, let's go on to the extra deck next. The extra deck was 1 card different from usual, just a fun tech that I just wanted to put in for the event. 1 Zen Mains, I made it once. Zen Mighty, made it every time. Leviathan Dragon, made it once. Leviair, made it once. Tempo, made it once. Giga Brilliant, made it once. Powerful Imperative, made it once. Mace Stroke, yeah, I made that. Cowboy, I made that. Abyss Dweller, I think this might be the first time I've made everything in my extra deck to this event. Abyss Dweller, I made this and lost a game because of it, because I thought I'd read an Apprentice Magician on the Prophecy player's field, but it was actually a Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, so I lost because of that. Utopia, I made this. The only card in my extra deck I believe I didn't make was Shockmaster, because I never got my Shock Lock off. I made Tyrus, I made Adreus, and I made my Zenmaier. And I also made use of my Jogi Orlando token for my Gauze. I didn't use any other Gauze tokens, sadly. But yeah, that is my extra deck. Let's go on to the side deck. The side was Double Veiler, Double Maxi, Double Snowman Eater, the final MST, Double Soul Taker for big monsters, 3-Dimensional Fissure for Mermails, which there was a lot of, but I never played against, Double Messenger of Peace for large decks, like, Dino Rabbit, Chaos Dragons, things to that nature, just big things, and Dust Tornado for those Gozen matches. and just and rivalries and things like that. So the problem was against the Prophecy player. I knew he was going to side in rivalries, and I opened MST, Dust, and I had not enough stuff to actually go off with, so he just beat me down, not even having his side deck cards, and I just lost because of his beat down tactics. It was horrible. I just lost because I didn't have a way to get out of it. Either way, to talk about the event, the event was a lot of fun. It was held in the County Hotel in London, Euston area. The one complaint I have was it was a really small venue and it was really kind of badly managed because we weren't actually allowed in the hotel lobby. There was just a really cramped room for 97 people. 160 people turned up, by the way. There was only room for 97 people, so over 63 people got turned away, which is a great start to a regionals. There was another function room which they just refused to rent out to house the other 60 people. They just refused to house them. So they all had to go home to their various cities that they travelled from for hours and end. It was a tiny room, it was really hot. We weren't allowed actually in the lobby of the hotel, so every round, because they wanted the room clear after every round, at the end of every round, everyone in the main room was forced to go outside and stand in the rain. No joke. Forced to go outside and stand in the rain until the round 2 pairings were shouted out and we were allowed to come back in and check the sheets. It was ridiculous, and anyone else will tell you this. It was just really kind of badly managed. So that was my main complaint. Like, the other regionals I've been to, like Bristol and Kempston, I mean, Bristol was cramped as fuck, but it was run really well, and that was run by players who were judges, and that was great. So I'm really hoping that regionals in future will be a bit better run, because that one wasn't very satisfactory. People I ended up meeting, I could riff these forever. All the lads who, I will call you guys the Sheffield lads, because Fuzzy's from Sheffield, and I think you guys all come from the same place. My boy Fuzzy XYZ came down after I asked him to come down. You know, the next great YouTuber, UK Hope. Go subscribe to him. His link will be in the description below. Fuzzy XYZ and his motley crew came on down to London Regionals because I basically asked real nice. And it was great to see all of them, even though one of them did beat me in the tournament. So it was great to see Fuzzy and all of his guys again, and it will be great to see them at Nationals. I ended up meeting iPokemon I for the first time. I signed a Bhutan for a lad. I think your name was Sean. I can't pronounce your second name because it was a double-barreled second name, but Sean I signed a Bhutan for. I was going to sign a guy's Wind-Up Rabbits, but I didn't have a Sharpie. And I met just so many awesome people, and it was great to see some other guys from my locals, and it was just a really fun event. Definitely, like, the people made it fun. Despite the bad management, the people made it fun. Otherwise, I don't really have that much to talk about. I really don't. I should probably confess, this mat isn't actually won. This was bought by Cupcake. This was traded by Cupcakey, and she's loaning me it so I can look impressive on my tournament diary. But no, this wasn't one, but it's a nice mat. It really is nice. I'd recommend people turning up to regionals to try and win this because it is quite something. It's very heavy duty, very thick around the edges. But otherwise, I don't think I have anything else to say. I thought this video was going to be quite long, but otherwise, I'm going to be doing a Mermail Atlantean deck profile very soon because I finally finished the deck, and you'll probably see a tournament diary with it tomorrow as well. But otherwise, this has been Jimmy the Kid 00, and I hope you've enjoyed. This has been a very interesting regionals, very bad result, but very fun. And I'll see you guys next time with some more content. This is probably going to be the end of wind-ups now that Mermails are built, but stay tuned for other content. This has been Jamie the Kid 00. See you guys next time. Bye.